Hello. Um, so this is my first time ever doing a live. I just keep getting pushed and keep getting called to do this, and so that's what we're gonna do. I've yeah, I'm being called to do a weekly live where we run energy for the collective, and we're gonna call it prayers for the collective. I invite you to take a deep breath with me. Come into your body, become present. And now I invite you to intend to send your energy down, down deep into the earth, through your feet, through your tailbone, and imagine connecting in to the heart chakra of Mother Earth. Now you don't need to know what that looks like. The power of your intention is enough. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and begin to run these energies. These are sacred activations that came through. And the first one is a war consciousness. This is a deactivation. So, war consciousness deactivation for those present and those watching the recording. We're going to layer in a heal the earth activation. It's a reminder, these energies, these activations and deactivations, these sacred activations, right? They're working with our subconscious. So on the daily, we're operating mainly from our subconscious, operating from motives, belief systems, programs of survival, that you don't even realize. And so this work goes in to recode that. And it works with your higher self, right? So I can't run an energy for you that your higher self isn't asking for. It literally will not run, which was a very fun discovery, very freeing. This energy also works with the coding of your genetics. So it goes back into your genetics, and you can free your ancestors, and your family line. It also goes forward and works within the collective. So by working on yourself in this way, a bit of an active rebellion, an active empowerment. We're going to run angel power. Now, please run angel power. This activation is really going to connect you in to your angel power, right? I work with angels. I work with angelic energy, and like on the daily, on the absolute daily. So if I can't find something, I literally say, angels, thank you for putting fill in the blank into my hand immediately today. And it always happens immediately today. I say, angels, please go ahead of me and make the crooked road straight. Now that can be for major affairs, for major business type things that I'm doing, or as simple as finding a parking spot. So I'm going somewhere. I live outside of LA. It can be an adventure. It can be a less than fun adventure with traffic. Angels, please go ahead of me and make the crooked road straight. Angels, thank you for making this a joyful ride. Angels, thank you. Thank you. Because they're always there and they're just waiting for us to ask, right? Because none of these energies that I work with can affect change in your life or help you without implicitly being asked to, right? We're going to run the Sacred Activation Motherboard. My cat's here, so Gary's here. So if I kind of go off screen, I have a little cat boy over here asking me for attention. Come on, Luna, come. You say hi, Gary? That's Gary. He's our old man baby. And he's turning 16 this year. There's an energy for heart opening coming in. We're calling it Know Thy Heart. Oh, his hair is flying in my nose. Take back your power. Do you know how powerful you are? Even with cat dander on your nose? The answer is most of us don't. We've only begun to scratch the barest of surfaces with what we came here with, right? That's what we're working on with this work, is activating who we really are, remembering who we really are, and then being able to make the choice. Yeah? Activate sacred pyramids in the body. Thank you. This is a new one. I've never heard this one before. So if you work with me or you watch any of my videos, you might hear me blowing out and doing all of that. And I'm working on a solution to you guys just listening to me breathe. Some music or something. But that's how my body responds to energy moving. Yeah, when I first started doing this work, I started with IET. It's a hands-on modality similar to Reiki. And that is like my metric. That's how my mechanism works. When I put my hands and the client is releasing energy, and the energy's transmuting, that's how my body responds. I breathe out like I'm breathing out candles, like, and if I try not to do it, it's literally like holding my breath. I think they call it, it's called like prana breathing. right now. Another way that it works through me is I'll yawn. I'll get these deep yawns. And sometimes when I'm working with somebody, I can actually feel like my body is like uncomfortable, you know, and I've got to keep yawning and working the yawns up to literally move the energy out of, they're releasing it, but it's like moving it out of my body. I prefer it doesn't work that way. Real talk. I prefer not to feel the junk in my body, but sometimes that's just how it works. Okay, we're going to be activating dragon power now. Dragon energy. I started seeing dragon energy in 2016. Totally not planned. I said I worked with angels, and I thought I was seeing an angel after a soul session, and it wasn't. It was a dragon, and I love my dragons. Okay, these energies are going to continue running for you. They're all still running at the same time. And, you know, the way that I describe it is it's kind of like dropping a zip file, right? Opening up a zip file. These codes, these activations, these deactivations are going to continue to integrate and sort of unzip from that file as you are ready, okay? If you want it to go faster, say it. Say, I'm ready for this to integrate faster. If it's going too fast, slow down. You're in control through surrender. Okay, now I'm going to invite you to take your energy back down deep, deep, deep into the central sun, the heart chakra of Mother Earth. There we go. And we're setting the intention that these energies, there we go, ground deeply, peacefully, joyfully, and that they integrate with ease and grace. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, and thank you in this small act of joyful rebellion.